Hi guys, I am back with another video. Today it is all about what if I stop using Minoxidil and start again. So 2 years ago I shared a video about my journey with using Rogaine after I started having a little bit of hair loss. And one of the most common questions I got on that video is, what happens if you stop using Rogaine? Well, I actually have done it once or twice, or probably 3 times, once on purpose and twice on kind of accident. I just sort of forgot. This is what happens when I stop using Rogaine. I went on vacation last week, and for about 10 days, I didn't have my Minoxidil with me. So I accidentally stopped using it again, and I started getting a lot of hair loss. So for this video, I'm getting myself ready. I'm doing my hair just to show you how much hair falls out after about 10 days off of Rogaine. I keep going back and forth and saying Rogaine or Minoxidil. I just buy whatever is available. So if I'm at CVS and they have the generic Minoxidil foam that's just like the Rogaine, I'll buy that one. It doesn't matter. They both work for me just as well. And I also want to say that there are many causes for hair loss in women, and how Minoxidil works for me might not be the way it works for everybody. But I'm just going to tell you my personal experience, and you can decide whether or not you want to try it or not try it or talk to your doctor. That's always the best option. This Minoxidil 5% foam is over the counter, but talking to your doctor if you notice hair loss might be important so that she can figure out if there's actually something going on with you that can be corrected other than just normal aging hair loss or hormone changes, stuff like that. So when you have long hair, in the shower, when you're blow drying your hair, when you're brushing your hair, when you're styling your hair, little bits of hair are constantly falling out during that whole process. So I'm putting together all of the hair that falls out after 10 days of not being on the foam. And I'll show you in a second, but it is definitely at least 10 times how much hair that falls out when I am using the foam. So for some reason, even though I only apply the foam around my forehead, it somehow signals to my body to not release so much hair. So I don't lose very much hair over my whole head, even though I'm applying it near my forehead area. And when I originally started using Rogaine, it was because I had overall thinning across my head, but especially around basically one part of my temple that was really bothering me. But it was overall thinning of my hair because I was just having general hair loss for whatever reason. In my previous video, I went over 3 possible reasons why I'm experiencing hair loss. I don't know for sure exactly what is causing it, but I do know that the Minoxidil really works for me. Now, I know it doesn't work for everybody. It's about $40, I think, $40 to $50 for one container of this, and I do think it's worth a try if you want to do it. You don't have to do anything with your hair, but since I get asked so often what happens when you stop using it, I wanted to make this video for you guys and let you know. Once I get back on it, so I started using it again last night. Once I get back on it, within a week, I'm back to losing a lot less hair. That way I won't lose all of the volume that I've gained over the last 2 years of using the Rogaine. I'll show you how I apply the Rogaine foam in just a minute. But in case you're wondering, I mentioned that I quit using the Rogaine foam on purpose once. So that was last summer, I think. For about 5 or 6 weeks, I stopped using it because I just wanted to see what would happen. Probably I was hoping that my hair just had gone back to its normal thickness and I didn't need the Rogaine anymore. And like after the 10 days of accidentally stopping just now, I started having a lot of hair loss again. In the shower, I was having a lot of hair coming out. When I was styling my hair, I had a lot of hair coming out. So I went back on it after that 6 weeks, and again, it started working just fine for me after 5 days. And again, I can't stress enough, everybody's reason for losing hair is different. It could be genetic, it could be hormone changes, it could be illness causing it, it could be all kinds of reasons. So the way things work for me might not be the way it works for you. And now that I've finished styling my hair, here's one last quick look at all of the hair that I lost just in the 10 minutes of getting out of the shower, styling my hair in a normal way. And of course, I lost some of that hair in the shower too. So like I said before, this is at least 10 times what I normally lose when I am using the Rogaine properly. So if I let that keep going on every day, losing that much hair, within a few weeks, I'll start losing visible volume in my hair. My hair will just look a lot thinner than it does normally. Okay, here's a quick look at how I apply the Rogaine foam. Again, this is the 5% foam. I spray about half a capful into the cap that comes with it and apply it just around my forehead and temple area, all across my forehead. I've gotten in the habit of putting the Rogaine foam on about 20 minutes before I go to bed for the night so that it has time to dry before my head hits the pillow. But I'm going to put it on right now after I've styled my hair, even though I normally wouldn't do it at this time, just to show you how I apply the foam. As you can see, I only go about an inch back away from my forehead, but somehow this is affecting overall hair loss for me, and it is preventing me from shedding a lot of hair all across my whole head. I don't know why it works that way. I don't know if it works that way for everybody. Again, this is just my experience. But I hope this helped answer some of the questions that you guys might have about Rogaine. Again, always put your questions in the comments below. I do try to answer them when I get a chance. And thanks for checking out this video, guys.